Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah Recap Fruit Simulator 25. You can get yourself here at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games, but I did it IO. It's free, Rika. Hi, Rika. We gotta be a little bit quicker today. I have some marathon games to do later. And I was a bit late to the streaming party today. I was a little bit tired. I'm more tired than I thought, maybe. That's okay. We'll get in the stream one way or another. I got my meds. I took them about 10 minutes ago. And then I had the ADHD scramble brain. I was just like, I have all the time in the... Really? Well, sounds like we got some balling to do here early today, don't we, Rika? My goodness. There it is. For some reason I couldn't find it. Our first is a keep roll. That's keep roll number 50, by the way. Rika! Sorry to do this a little quickly to you today, Rika, but let's get you ballin'.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio Spurs, a 4'6" skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika
Rika! What a cutie! Alright, ball out, Rika! Oh yeah.
What's going on with Rika Furude?
What the fuck? 52 times a baller, Rika. Well done. An absolute menace out there, balling it up. Thank you, Rika. That was amazing. Can't believe we got a ball that early in today. That's crazy. Rika's like, we're gonna roll we're gonna do all the balls today, because I know you're in a hurry. I'm like, grr. Can we not? But it must be done. I agree, Rika. I agree. Boom. Boom. Cause I gotta practice a bit. I gotta get ready to restream and stuff later. It's gonna be a busy day, Olay. But that's okay. It's a busy day today. We get to play more Salamander 3. We get to play more Salamander 3. We get to play more Salamander 3. We play more Salamander 3. Oh. Yesterday, we played a new game called Excise. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. A little bump combat game. And we played Salamander 3, where we actually got a 2 clear. 2 loop clear. Hey, mama, how you doing today? 2 loop clear, 2 loop clear. Hey, X-Gemini. That ain't no X-Gemini. Excuse me. Do, 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 do. Bada 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 bing bada boom. We got to do it. You know, Silk Song, incredible game. I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into the Hollow Knight God Home content. I kind of love the arena. Because I feel like that's a big part of those games, is the boss fights, the patterns. Agreed, Rika. And now that Silk Song is finished and I can no longer be spoiled, I can go back to fighting Hollow Knight God Home stuff that people did like 5 years ago when it originally came out or whatever. Speaking of boss rushes, we are doing some Gradius later. I think Salamander has a boss rush in it. Salamander 3. Nipah! How's it going, everybody? What are y'all up to lately? What games are you into? Tomorrow's gonna be XCOM day. For a little bit. Monday might be an XCOM day too, because we've kind of gotten a little behind on the XCOM. But we had other stuff to do, and it's fine. Or maybe I'll just do splits. Maybe I'll do half XCOM, half Hollow Knight, half XCOM, half Hollow Knight. Well, maybe not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're probably gonna stick to a pretty flat 5.5 hour, maybe 6 hour stream. Because friends are here. What's up, Chemavax? Chemavax. It's Chemavax. What? Chemavax. Yes. Haha, indeed, mob. Indeedly do. Hey, Bo. How's it going, Bo? Bo, is Nipah here? Nipah! I agree, Rika. I agree. That's what it be, Rika. I agree. Doing well, hope you are too. Thank you, Bo. I happen to be doing pretty well. Just, you know, I took my meds. I was late. I wanted to stream by like 10:30, but I guess I was just a little eepy. I slept a little longer. 45454. Let's go. I got a Salamander 3 run coming up here shortly, so we're gonna play a little more of that. Then we're gonna switch over to the NES. Well, then I'm gonna do my run for Shmuptember. And then we're gonna switch over to NES, Gradius 2, and Life Force. we got a lot of shmupping to do today. I know I haven't shmupped lately. It's been mostly XCOM and Hollow Knight / Silksong. But now that I've completed both Hollow Knight and Silksong, now it's time to go fight things in Hollow Knight. Beat 'em up. Maybe start to learn the speedrun Hollow Knight, question mark. There's some cheese to unlock. Since the spoiledness is now done on both of them, I can look up anything I want to look up. We can go for cheese on them. I kind of want to completely finish all the Pantheons in Hollow Knight and all the individual fights, so we're going to be going through all those. Having a good old time. I need to start learning to use magic more in Hollow Knight. I have watched a bit of speedrunning in Hollow Knight. And of course, the magic is one of the best, and also I could probably overcharm pretty easily, since some of those fights involve you to not get hit once. Not that I really remember everything in Hollow Knight, but I bet if I did another playthrough, it'd be a bit easier, of course, because I do remember a lot of the boss fights. But God, Hornet's movement is so clean. Like, they really took movement to a good level in Silksong. Early difficulty issues are definitely there. Some pacing issues on that difficulty is definitely there. But God, when you start unlocking things, it feels so good to move in that game. Got such quick movement tech. You can get so fast. Your healing is a lot stronger in that one than it is in Hollow Knight. But it is more expensive, which is something to note. Which is why I always love the quick slashes, because you can get your silk back so quickly. I really want a God Home. There's got to be a God Home in Silksong eventually. There just has to be. There's so many bosses in that game, and it's so big. It's unbelievable how fucking big that game is. Oh, that was a close one, Rika. That was a close one. I'm also excited to get more XCOM going on again, too. I like our Spaceful so far. In fact, I think it might be... Don't let Surrealistic hear this. I think it might have been an easy street victory, at least to the last mission. Because we just didn't get any Marines to fight for most of this. Almost the whole playthrough, really. The only Marines we got in our Iron Warriors. There's a straight Rika, very nice. And they've been, they haven't been too hard to deal with. I think our ice cannons are gonna be pretty powerful at endgame. I might just keep them with just Space Wolf stuff. Just for the funsies of it. I mean, we've played the last mission how many times? Doesn't really matter if we win. We're just gonna go out there and have some fun. Last mission is quite a journey in and of itself. I'm probably only going to be able to take 24 of our Space Wolves at most at the end, I'm thinking. I wish we could take some of our dreadnoughts with us at the end. That would be great. But the cost of 4 wolves for 1 dreadnought just feels so pricey. Though I'm really enjoying the las cannon variant of the dreadnought more than the heavy plasma, and definitely more than the autocannon or assault cannon. I think the assault cannon could possibly use that ability to be shot twice instead of just once. For the dreadnought, at least. It should be powerful, the dreadnought. But dreadnought. We have plenty of space wolves to go around owing. Like the little flea dogs, little flea puppers in Silk Song. Ooh! They're so adorable. That is a triple double. Well done, Rika. Yeah. But yeah, we got some stuff lined up for the next week or so. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The friend that visited here is gonna be visiting all weekend, which is why today and tomorrow are gonna be much shorter streams than general. Need art of a Silk Song flea in Space Wolf armor? Oh, that would be adorable. Going, ow! They knew what they were doing with how stupid cute those bugs were. That was a straight Rika, nice. But to be fair, that game needs all the levity it can get, because good God, is there a lot of depressing stuff in that game. I'll take my happy little flea pups. And plus, honestly, the mini games I found to be a lot of fun. I think they're a lot of fun to mess around with. That was another trip dub. Well done, Rika. That's a straight, not a trip dub. There we go. But I kinda... Like, I really love Silk Song. But Hollow Knight feels so much easier to just step into and play again than Silk Song does. I think I 100%ed, 112%ed Hollow Knight in like 40 hours or so. I barely 100%ed Silk Song in 65 hours or whatever. That's a significant difference, since that's all the DLC included in Hollow Knight. I didn't quite complete all the DLC in Hollow Knight, but like, wow! And Hollow Knight was a big game too. There's 2 absolutely fantastic games. I can't wait to see what DLC they have for Silk Song. They can charge money for it. I would buy it. Never have I had such... Like, it was gifted to me too, which makes it even that much better. Thank you, Blank. Never have I felt $20 to be more worth a game than I think that. It's not just like replayability, it's single playing through of it is more than worth it. Again, that's if you enjoy those style of games, and if the early game difficulty doesn't frustrate you too much, because that is an issue. Once you break out of that, ugh. There's gotta be an arena there's gotta be a god home in Silksong. Also, Silksong didn't have that arena, like, in its story either, like, Hollow Knight did. I don't think there was any places quite like that in Silksong. There was, like, the aim your dagger game, which was fun. And then there's, like, the flee mini games, which are fun, but there's no, like, combat mini game that I can think of. So I would love to see some sort of an arena attachment. Gladiatorial arena attachment to Silksong. I'm really happy I went down the Hollow Knight Silksong train. Got me thinking about speedrunning again. Specifically Hollow Knight. That one seems pretty doable in under an hour once you have the route down. And that just feels like it'd be fun to do. Like, I feel like I still have so much more to get out of Hollow Knight that's not just specifically the game. Where Silksong is just beautiful. What's amusing is I still, like, I really haven't played Super Metroid in, like, a real playthrough of Super Metroid in a very long time. I probably don't remember where to go in Super Metroid for the most part. I could probably just play that one again through. That's one of the most speedrun games I can think of because its movement tech is just incredible. Super Metroid has done so much for platforming games. Like action adventure, hollow slop, Metroidvania style games. Excuse me. They went so far and beyond what you needed to do at a platformer and added so much cool shit that I didn't even know about until later in life. Like, there's special thing, you can do like a bomb recharge thing, you can do those dashes in a bunch of different directions, you can wall dash off in that game, there's a grappling hook, there's all sorts of fun movement crap in that game. And I feel like Hollow Knight took a significant portion of its what's the word I'm looking for? They borrowed, looked up to that style of game, homaged it. I'm forgetting the specific word, but that game. Hey, there's a nice tree. Like, Super Metroid has set the perfect map of how to really do a Metroidvania style game. I guess Symphony of the Night was also really, 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 really good. That's what Metroidvania, that's where that comes out. Metroid just being Metroid was Metroid first. In that kind of solidified those kind of adventure games. And I just think Hollow Knight and Silksong have kind of perfected the formula. And I've sung its praises quite a bit these last couple of weeks, and I probably will. I'm gonna say if it's not a tie, it's Hollow Knight by a hair between which game I think was better. And there's no wrong answer in this regard for my game of the year. Will probably be Hollow Knight. I had such a crazy fun time playing that. Same with Silk Song, though. And I honestly look forward to whatever the third installment will be in a few years. It sounds like they're still going with it. Especially with that mushroom ending. So silly. So they probably already have a third one that they've been talking about and such. And with all the money they made from this, maybe they can actually make the third game a little faster or something. Or take a break and just enjoy the work they've done. It took a long time for this one to come out. From what was before Hollow Knight the best game is. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And inspiration, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, like that's kind of how like athletes work. That's why athletes now are better than those of old, because there's just better training. So, like the map that Super Metroid get, I think that just solidifies just how stupidly, almost ahead of its time, Super Metroid was, with how much good features it had in it. Things like Hollow Knight don't exist without Super Metroid, and Super Metroid is just a stupidly good game. I love the original Metroid a lot, but it's not nearly as good and polished as Super Metroid. Super Metroid took everything Metroid had and made it a lot better, a lot cleaner, and a lot more fun. And Hollow Knight basically takes that inspiration and makes its own world. What works in Hollow Knight's and Silk Song's favor is the world they make. It's both gorgeous and very mood-fitting, and you got great music to go with it. But like that atmosphere together with some of the crispest controls. They were very smart when it came to planning controls for both of these games. Like it's just win. It's win all over the place. Creativity, art, iterative. That's part of the beauty. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And I don't think I'll ever quite have a first experience like that for a while. Maybe for a while, like that kind of revamped the whole genre for me. I'd heard a lot about Hollow Knight throughout the years, but I never looked into it like at all. And I was on my XCOM craze for a while there. But God, if Hollow Knight ain't one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. They just went and did everything right, pretty much. Everything flippin' right. And it's still super cheap. 15 bucks is nothing for a great game like Hollow Knight. Paid for 20 in Silk Song. They're also affordable. That's how you tell they do it, because they love to do it. They love making that kind of thing. That's a 4 house. Well done, Rika. I have nothing but appreciation for that. Alright, last roll of the day, Rika. Alright. It was a bit of a slow day. It started out fast as hell with that keep rolling, though. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in for this Daily Nipah. Remember, you can pick it up here at socksmakepeoplesexy.net /games or .itch.io. Don't also forget that you can pick up the baller variant at mdi.itch.io. But until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, and remember,